Alright, this is probably going to be a short video today. Taking the old 870, this little wood duck hole back here. Just a hole in the middle of this pine ridge with oak trees around it. Duck season just opened up here Saturday, and it's Monday. So somebody's probably been in here trying to kill these wood ducks. But I'm going in the middle of the day just because I didn't go this morning. So if somebody was in here this morning, which I doubt they were, but if they were, likely they left and those ducks might have come back. I don't know. So I'm gonna go in here. I'm gonna change the trusty orange hat when I get closer. So I didn't see any ducks, so what I decided to do was scout my way back to where I shot a doe opening day. I'll put a link to that video, should be right here. Just came back to look for my arrow. Every time I come in here, I can never find my arrow from when I shot that deer. But they were using, this is just a super thick, I guess it's like a super tight pocket of saplings that just goes straight through this pine ridge with an oak bottom on each side. Ow, bitch. And these deer were using it for a while. This is where I shot that doe at. I'm just kind of looking around to see if they still got any sign around here, cracked acorn caps or tracks or anything like that. Got some tracks. Pretty big tracks actually. Pretty good sized track right there. I'm gonna keep looking around here and try to find a spot. Hopefully hunt here in the morning if I find something I like. That's pretty fresh right there. I'm not gonna poke around here too much. Alright, so I'm gonna come back in here in the morning and set up in kind of a more central location in this bottom than I was opening day. Opening day I was on the edge of this bottom, and I'm just kind of come right in the middle of it tomorrow morning. Get right off of this thick stuff over here. There's gonna be thick stuff right in front of me. Super fresh pile of poop over there. Those big tracks are in this thick stuff right behind me. I won't be able to shoot in there, but I feel like right here I'm in the game. I might have to pick a different tree actually. My dang climbing stand might not get around that one. But I can get in here in the dark and find a tree pretty easily, I think. They got plenty of them right here. I see a nice cypress tree right here. Probably be perfect. So I'll see y'all in here in the morning. Alright, so basically I woke up like embarrassingly late. It's like 6:30 right now. I woke up and the sun was just cracking daylight. I just came to a different area. I didn't want to go in that bottom at this time. What I'll do is I'll go back into that bottom this evening and hunt. I didn't want to get in there late. So I came to a big thicket with, I don't know what kind of trees these are, but they make these crazy little tunnels like that, as you can see. And the deer just love it in here. So what this little thicket does, it cuts straight on the edge of this big field, and I'm gonna just go right up the gut and just kind of look around for sign, see if I notice any buck sign or rubs or scrapes, anything like that. I had seen a couple does in here before. Never seen a buck out here yet, but I'm sure they got one. Especially it's getting late November right now, so I would expect the bucks to start getting fired up here in a couple weeks. Not chasing, but at least starting to make scrapes, things like that. If there is one in here, I should find something. So we're just gonna take a little stroll through this thicket slowly, quietly, slow as I possibly can. Let's do it. Got an old rub right here. Looks like, probably a couple years old. It's cool. It's a good sign. At least I know bucks like to come through here. Keep walking up here. Just look for more stuff like this. Hopefully find something a little bit more fresh. They got a lot of historic sign in here as far as old rubs and stuff goes. Right now I'm sitting over a big opening in the woods where I can see about probably 70, 80 yards. We'll just watch this for a little while. See if anything comes walking through here. It looks like there's still a couple of fresh acorns. I've been finding on the ground. I haven't heard any fall this morning, but that doesn't mean they're not falling every once in a while. So it looks pretty good up in here. I'm gonna sit over this for a little while, maybe pushing a little further, and I'm gonna get out. I'm trying to save this spot for my wife, get her to shoot a deer right here. I'm seeing a lot of like where the leaves are disturbed, where animals been picking under the leaves and looking for acorns and stuff. So that could either be deer or squirrels or whatever, but looks like they still got some pretty good food sources in here. That's gonna pay off kind of later on, I think, especially with the thicket right here. So I might just push in a little deeper, like I said, and just back out of here. That scrape right there is pretty fresh. There's no leaves in it. I took the dirt and smelled it a little bit. I couldn't smell any pee, but it still looks pretty fresh to me. Probably a few days old. So I'll probably go get a camera and slap it over that dude. See if I can get something on camera right there. Gotta run back to the house real quick and get the camera. Plus, nature is calling, if you know what I mean. Alright, I got something special going on here tonight. I'm sitting on a log. Damn, sounded like I was crying. Sitting on a log, standing on a log, I should say. Got my bow hung up, overlooking this huge open pasture right here. I hunted over there about a month ago, and all this tall green stuff in here. I watched 2 does and a fawn come straight across this green stuff, headed out into that open field, headed towards more, whatever that is. I'm not sure what this green stuff is right here. But you can see some places it looks like they've eaten the little berries off of it and the couple of little leaves and stuff like that. About 10 feet behind me, there's 2 real small scrapes. If there's a buck right here, whatever made that scrape is pretty small. I would assume the scrape's a little bigger than my hand. And I know it's a scrape because it's obviously pushed away, and a deer has broke the branch above it and all that. So I'm gonna stand up here on this tree the whole evening. I was gonna bring the climbing stand, but I can't find my harness anywhere, so just roll with this. I hate getting up in that stand with no harness.